Hey guys, it's David with The Verge, and I'm here with the new version of Twitter called Twitter Fly. It just came out this afternoon, and it's a total design overhaul for Twitter, designed to make it a little more coherent across platforms. Twitter's always kind of looked different depending on what app you use, and they're trying to make it a little more consistent. The most important thing is they boiled Twitter down into basically 4 different hubs. First is Home, which is basically just your timeline, but it's been simplified and kind of cleaned up. It works faster basically in every app that we've used, but for the most part looks generally the same. Then there's Connect, which shows all your at replies and mentions, but it'll also show you new people following you really easily, and it'll show tweets of yours that have been favorited, or even who's retweeting you, which is pretty cool. And you used to be able to see who, or that you had been retweeted, but not by who. Or you can just break out and see individual mentions of you if you want to get rid of the other stuff. There's also Discover, which is designed to help you find new stuff. There's the trends and the hashtags like there always were, but there's also a lot more personalization now. You can see based on where you are or just who you're following. Like it's a lot more personalized to what you might actually be interested in rather than Twitter as a whole. Then there's Me, the other hub, which shows, this is lists you're subscribed to, but it'll show you who's following you, your profile at a glance, lists, and all that stuff. And there's a couple of cool things, like you can switch accounts just by dragging left on that button. Or if you want to see your direct messages really fast, you just swipe up. And that's pretty cool. But more than anything, it's just an aesthetic overhaul. It's much prettier. The app tends to work a little faster, and you can tweet easily. But as far as new features, there's not that much. And they've actually removed some from the app, like you used to be able to swipe to do stuff or long press on Android to reply, and you can't do that anymore. And some stuff is harder to find, but it's definitely a much simpler, easier to use app. So as you can see here, the website has been redesigned too. It's got these same 4 hubs, Home, Connect, Discover, and then Me is over here. And it's even got this same funny tweet icon with a feather in it for some reason. But it's a little more simplified. They moved the sidebar to the left for some reason. But it's easy to get around, and replying to tweets is a little simpler than usual. It just pops up a profile and you can get into it easily. You tweet from the sidebar now. So again, it's mostly aesthetic overhauls without being huge changes, but the app looks a little nicer, and it's a little more kind of an iPad app style than it used to be. So as you can see here, the app has been changed a lot. We've got Joanna Stern's Droid here, and then my Droid X2, and as you can see, it just works. It's a little smoother and a little faster. It's got basically all the same information everywhere. It just looks a whole lot nicer, but I really do miss the ability to long press or swipe and be able to retweet or something. There's nothing there, but there's a lot more information shown on the replies page and the Connect page here. You can switch back and forth, but again, if you've used the old app, the new one will feel pretty familiar, just with some uniquely new information. There's also the mobile app. If you want to use it for Android, is just the same. You'll barely even notice you're in a different app than the Twitter app itself. It's pretty fast, and goes full screen when you want it to. It's pretty nice, and again, it's the same experience all over any platform. So once you use Twitter somewhere, you'll immediately know it everywhere else.